the problem that you've always had with the immigration is that the two sides that are always fighting, neither of them really get the real issue. One wants just to let a bunch of people in, and the other one just wants to keep a bunch of people out, and there's no philosophical background.
Yeah, and the idealistic libertarian society would be very much openness, open borders. And in a practical sense, that's not going to happen politically. And under the circumstances of the welfare warfare state, it's not going to happen. But I think that the one example that I can use that people might be able to understand, what would it be like? And that would be, what would the United States be like if you couldn't cross state borders? It was intended that each state, would be independent. And they would come together as a loose-knit nation, but lo and behold, that didn't work real well because everybody was inflating separately, and they had barriers between the states. So the purpose was to modify the articles, give us a sound currency, but also to make sure that goods and service and people could go back and forth over border. It was really free immigration within the confines of what was considered the United States. And that ideally, if you had the right conditions, that would probably, work. But today, it's so different. We have this welfare state that introduces all kinds of problems, and the people who live and die getting more support for welfarism, they're always advocating more and more is better, and they never ask the question, well, what does that do to the people who are here? Is it undermining their liberties? And I say it is.